The faster the better. That's the market. While you are still pondering and caught in this dilemma of whether it is right or it is wrong, ethical or not, they are telling the workers, excuse me, why are you spending 3 days? 3 days of my time, writing code that you can generate in 5 minutes. You're wasting my time. The client doesn't care how you came up with this product. Just get me. Please, let's understand. That's where the world is, isn't it? As we grapple with our ethical dilemmas, the job market. Remember, it's global. It's not local. Our graduates are not competing in Ichuka town. No. Or in your local context. They are competing globally. Now think, what's happening in the global context? The nature of learning is another challenge. How do we define learning going forward? The tools are here. How do we define learning? How do we define knowledge acquisition? Are we still going to test memory? The lower levels of the Bloom's taxonomy? Describe, define, discuss? Okay, you even go to the higher levels. Critique, analyze, synthesize. GenAI is still doing that. Even create. GenAI is there. How do you define learning going forward? Just disturbing your minds. Authentic assessment. So you get a paper, you get a proposal, you get the software. How do you measure their learning? You know they use GenAI. It's good, it's working. But what do you assess now? How do you assess? Is it the ability to use GenAI or the output? Just think. How do you do the assessment? Going problems. Ethical implications. Data privacy, algorithmic bias. These things don't go far away from AI ever. They'll always be there with us. Potential for misuse will always be there. So those are ethical implications. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Professor, we took a lot of time. Okay, he told me to stand here. I heard that what Paul wants, Paul gets, he says you stand. All right, thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Thika. We can have a one of applause to Thika and Google. You can sit down for now. I know you are having a lot of questions to ask the two. If you look at our schedule, we have a time to interact with the speakers. We have a time to ask ourselves these questions and ask them and ask ourselves as we think also. And we also get feedback from you on most of the issues that are being raised here. I'm happy that, first of all, our mind has been provoked. If you are not converted, Moses, I want to tell you these people, even that person who was not converted, I would see them trying. Even that one person will say never. It's as if I know who is he or she. I didn't point to anybody. But they have been converted and they have started imagining, how can this be? And that is exactly the discussion we want. How can this be done? And be done in a more acceptable manner. You know the journey we have taken. All these things start with skepticism. When Google search and other search engines came, the same questions I've seen being asked here today, they were asked. People were asking, is this the end of libraries? Is this the end of journals? You know, journals used to be printed. I'm doing law, bachelor, so that's why I was surprised when Muma was asking, kama arudi shule. Muma, I'm ahead of you. I finished my PhD, I'm back to bachelor. I'm doing a bachelor of law, I'm finishing this. And one of my lecturers is here, Mr. Mwai. And even law, the Kenya Law Report used to be printed. And that's why you go to a serious lawyer, Akina Haminwa, you'll find volumes and volumes of Kenya Law Reports printed. Today there is EKLR, the Electronic Kenya Law Report. So, that skepticism that was there, that you print this, whatever happened, we started also with the skepticism that we will not even we will not even type our exams as we head them to the exams office. Do you remember that? How many of you have been taught to handwrite exams as you forward to the exams office? Me, I have. And my chair is here, my chairman, who so told me, no, Paul, you can't type exam. Bring handwritten. Today, do we print? We type and print. It went to, you cannot type and print the marking scheme. Now I allow you to print the exam, but marking scheme handwritten. I did that. Today, I'm debating with him and it's good, my chair is here. I'm also the dean. And here we're asking, can I generate with AI the marking scheme? Chairman, I don't know if you are going to allow me this semester. But these are the questions we want to ask ourselves. As we do that, how do we use these tools ethically? How do we even change that exam I'm talking about? How will it change? Because definitely the student will be ahead of, that student will be ahead of me. And the AI tools, the capacity are improving, yes, you agree. But some, especially those that our students have access to, not that much, because they are still relying on those free to use. So those are the critical questions we need to ask ourselves. And I can't ask myself as Paul and answer them. I want answers from you. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have a number. Kila mtu amepata number? You have a number? Somebody is asking which room is that where we are going that's written 1 or 2. It's not a room. That is your group number. It's your group number. And I want us, in our group, if you are group 1, you join group 1 in the next room here. There are questions that are hanged on some walls. So group 1 will congregate where it's written group 1 questions. And what I want us to do, because time is far much gone, I still want us to still do that. We go to our groups, we know each other, first of all, but knowing each other will take only that seconds. And when you go to that group and you know each other in 30 seconds, you have a group chairperson. And you also have a group secretary. The secretary will report to us the discussion in a typed manner. So I will allow you, after you are through with your discussion, you will type your responses to the questions, and those they will be posted somewhere, so that they will guide our discussion later in the afternoon. But before they are typed, you can summarize them in the manila papers that are hanged where your group is. In the next room. We'll do that while standing. We have sat for a long time. So what I want us to do, can all the group 1, now you're heading there. Can all the group 1, if you have number 1, can stand up so that we do it in style. If you have a paper, number 1, thank you. I can only see, oh, I've already seen the leader of that group even without being told. I know these people. All group 1, I was expecting more than this. Yes, yes, thank you, Dr. James Mogami. Can group 1 head to the next room? You will find where there is a manila written group 1. Know each other, and as you go, I'm giving these instructions. We'll take our lunch exactly at 1. At 1 p.m. So, as we go there, we are doing this in the next 25 minutes. So you start discussing the question, start writing your responses there, know each other, elect those people that I've talked about. So group 1, you have got the instructions, go there. Group 2, can I see the group 2 standing up? Angwenyi is leading the group already. Angwenyi. You can't be alone. Who picked number 2? If you picked, even the director picked number 2. Okay, good. Let's head there, group 2. All of us are in groups. So even if you don't stand when I tell you to stand, I will be left wondering in which group you are.